Guys, it's time to fill inventory with cool skins. Open our cases, win awesome skins, upgrade them, and withdraw to your Steam inventory at once. Or try to win more expensive skins. Gamble Buddy. Skin Club. Cool skins for everyone.
Link in the description gives you up to 25% bonus on your first deposit.
Banana immediately here to help defend against this, and Fallen is going to be the first point of contact.
Yeah, they actually managed to wrap back around, though, and killing that player off the bottom of Banana will actually help them out significantly. It leaves Fur alone. He only has 24 HP, and Fallen is kind of trapped. He needs to try and wrap back around and get that kill, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And Fur's caught another one while on the side. Now, he doesn't need to peek, but this is what I'm talking about. Aggressive once again, finding the kills, and he even finishes off passion to get things back. And that's something that's not mentioned so often, is the fact that, okay, sure, they got to like a major final before, at least like with KNG, for example, but they haven't had the sort of drive with players who are desperate to win the...
Let up too much further down the line. I see the push coming in towards A. Top going to be waiting on the planter, but unfortunately, that's going to be a lot of kills coming in for the side of GAMERZONE.
But hey, I think it's also important to get off to a strong in the site, just waiting for them. Now the rotation comes back in, but it may be a little bit too late. KNG's got to try and hold this down. This is a difficult position to survive in, and eventually the pistol will be there to close him out. With a few seconds left, the bomb's going to be going down. It's kind of difficult at this stage. Like, you've got a brand new couple of players. Get yourselves into a position where you can compete. Fallen already a fantastic start, and he's going to get himself a second pick already. You spoke about that double orb setup, and they have brought it in very early into this game. Clearly going to be a part, and Fallen is just maneuvering around that smoke. Magic with the AWP. And KNG hasn't had to use his yet. It is the Mac Daddy of the orb doing all of the work, and it's left onto Corey. 1 versus 4. This would be definitely something to scream about. I can't see it happening.
Yeah, now you hit the shots there, unfortunately, and that'll be MIBR taking their 3rd round.
You can throw them down, gain control of the pit, and then look to try and fight out from there. Instead, they're going to make their way on towards short. 45 seconds left on the clock. Smoke goes down, which will leave a little bit of a gap, but then this leaves this man on the site already. Fallen picks off 1. It is going to be the trade back onto Lucas, but Fallen is still here. 30 seconds on the clock as he's being wrapped from behind. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything about this, but he hits the shot anyway. Knows that there's a man on the site, jumps up above, but doesn't actually connect the shot. And while Fur eventually makes his way around from behind, Fallen kicking things off, and very difficult. Fallen already here. Fur alongside him, and then Lucas is sort of that last player, and they're even going to throw down a smoke, and as they look to go anywhere near it, Lucas is going to find one through. They're still continuing this push. I was about to say, this seems like they need to be falling back, but it may be too little too late. 1 HP, 11 HP, and while both those players fall, and Torzi now left as a bit of a bait as he's just sat back.
Oh, it looks like he's just going to sit in kitchen.
Yeah, it doesn't really need to push any further than this, and direction, and there's no AWP here from him this time. The flashbang's good, but maybe a little bit too early, as now they're going to look to push over the top of him. And how does Fallen get away with even a kill? Fur also spraying 1 and a second down as well, and leaves it all onto Torsi, but he is the man you'd want in this sort of scenario. The 1 versus 3, top fragger for his side at the moment. His AWP in hand, and still some time to play with. Now, he spotted 1 man cross. KNG's going to walk by. He's not going to expect anybody to be there, but he doesn't know the 3rd's coming around. Bad timing. Could have had both kills.
And here we go. Looks like it's going to be a slight little push towards B. MIBR. I'm able to flash their way through towards Z, trying to play a little bit of a bait here for Crazy Deer. He's going to come around the corner. He's to hit these shots. They will be able to get 2 quick kills coming through. Crazy Deer. He'll take the head right off of Taco. And look at this. Another one. Can he pull off the potentially final kill? No, it's going to be Arby to close us out. And there we go. And that's going to be the first coming through. Obviously, the spray down coming in. He gets a second. Can he get a 3rd as well? The last bullet comes through, and the Deagle comes out. Fallen gets the kill, stops the plant. The nade going to come in. And hello, Arby.
Play come in before the rotation can actually be made. It will be, and the shot's been missed, but Crazy Deer will still be able to find Lucas. Waits around the corner, but Fur's very quick to trade. Torzi at least able to find 1, but the cavalry has arrived and the bomb's been dropped. Taco at least is able to retrieve it, but they may just need to try and get this bomb down for extra finances for the next round.
Oh, Taco not having a chance. 2 players in CT spawn watching. Now for all alone against 4. Gets flashed up and then shotgun off by...
Well, 30 seconds left on the clock for them to try and make some sort of play. Fallen is at least going to be able to pick off Torzy. That's the AWP gone. They spot the man in the corner. That's another one back in their favor. The AWP has been retrieved at least, but the peek back in hands Lucas another kill. And now it just all falls apart. One big play. But MIBR bounced back, and now it's left onto Arby. He needs 2 Deagle kills, and they know exactly where he is.
Out of Torzy. And then to have it like slip away just off the great play to Fallen and Lucas.
But the likelihood is, with the smoke setup coming in, he'll probably get isolated.
No utility used for him either, so it's not like he's going to be able to stall for time. Crazy D is actually pushed up inside of the smoke. Lucas trying to go for the bomb plant. Crazy D going to push straight through, gets the first, gets the second as well. Kenji's going to shut him down. The bomb has not been planted. There's 14 seconds left to go here for MIBR to get this one planted down.
There we go, Arby peeking over again. They catch the players as they're planting the bomb, but this time it goes down. It's left onto KNG, and he misses the shot. It is going to be another round back for GAMERZONE every time. Most important round in this entire map, and it's going to be an aggressive push. The leg shot hit. Crazy doing a lot of the work. He found himself 2 kills and switched up, and he goes for more. What? Gets another headshot through the smoke and almost kills off Lucas.
Any utility on the side of GAMERZONE to actually stop this push from happening. Torzy doesn't have anything except 7 points of health. And don't tell me they're going to do this again, this time with Fallen and Lucas.
It's the same. It's the same people who did it last time. They're in the same opportunity, but now Fallen is all that's left. The dunk onto Lucas is enough, as Corpse even landing on Fallen's head. Can he really bring this back? He has been fantastic throughout this map so far. They all come rotating through CT and just play it together exactly how they should do. For MIBR with a slight advantage on this site.
Still surprised to not see a rotate come through. Arby gets a couple of shots in his direction. Maybe the rotation's actually be coming into a flank. Arby gets the kill onto Fur. Corey and Graveyard just waiting for anyone to peek their head into his crosshair. Torzy takes down KNG. The bomb is actually sneaking its way towards the B site, which if he just actually, I was gonna say if he just runs, he's gonna make it. The problem is now Torzy's rotated back toward, or was rotating back towards B. Instead he heads back towards A. So we're gonna have an afterplant situation for Fallen here with the Galil up against 5 players.
It's only going to be based off time. 15 seconds left. Maybe that's the only chance that he has. But they're already starting the defusal. In fact, they're getting on it a little bit late. If he can get this kill, maybe there's a chance. They've got to get on the bomb. They've got to get on it soon. I think they've just about got that defusal. But that came way too close. And oh my God.
So what was that about? Fallen 0, or was it 0.001%?
Like a team that we really know nothing about and potentially about to beat some previous major champions. Quick rush through Arby. That's as easy as it gets. 2 kills for him. And it's left on to just Lucas and Fallen, the deadly duo that's done most of the work, but they can do nothing in this scenario. It's going to be the Hungarian side of this tournament, MIBR. Now onto their choice of train. So expecting a little bit more from them here. Maybe they just haven't quite developed their map pool just yet, but seems to be going very well in this pistol round. Left onto just Arby. Can't really expect him to pull off the 1v4 in the pistol round. They are going to be getting fairly aggressive against him, but no fear from here in the day. There's still not someone you want to meet later in the tournament. Lucas will catch out another. There's a couple of low players still within the server at the moment. Taco and Lucas both below 50 HP, so... Oh, sorry. Lucas and KNG.
Oh, there we go. Torzy gets 1. And then quickly traded out by Fallen. Very aggressive hold out of him, too, with the position he was at. And Corey. There we go. Nice little kill out of him. Does put things back to a 2-on-2. And the 2 players on low HP are the 2 remaining here for MIBR. And KNG all left alone with quite a bit to do. Spots the gun to the wall, but can't quite hit the shot. 6 seconds left. He's looking to potentially just save this weapon, but Crazy is going to take it out of his hands, and there we go. GamerZone take their first round here on Train on the CT side.
Looking like the execution's about to begin. Naze being thrown over the top, upper control being taken as Corey to get the opening pick, and in fact a second one goes in. KNG unable to connect the shot, could have saved Fur in that scenario. Instead, he's now left with just Fallen to support. Bomb is going to be planted, but they haven't managed to take any map control at all. It's only really the watch from behind, and there's nobody coming in from that direction. It's going to be the remaining CTs all pushing together, but the first pick does come in. The spot as well from Fallen. He knows there's somebody here, but he can't quite connect the shots, and both players now too low to reface any of these battles. This should be an easy kill for both, in fact. Hussar, no problems for him, and that will be a second round on the board already for GamerZone. Well, Crazy still just sat on the bomb train, gets the first, knows that the other's looking to plant the bomb, but a little bit too aggressive, and Fallen catches him. KNG's traded, but now Lucas is on that flank. They're never going to expect him to be this far around. If he goes through the spawn, surely he should have at least one kill, but Fallen has to survive. He needs to last long enough for Lucas to get into position. Just needs to try and burn down that time, but they know exactly where he is. There's the clearance, and now they don't know where the last one is until Lucas shoots and misses the spot. Now they could just get onto that defusal. He knows he has to go running, and the denial of the time is just going to be enough. Corey sacrificed his life for that defusal. Maybe trying to sell a little bit of a fake Lucas just being left to his own devices, but he's already eliminated. And the rest of the team are going to come in so late. I think they were hoping that he'd get far more done. Instead, they're going to start being cleared up. They've been sectioned out one by one so far. The Jules Hussar a little bit ambitious with that push, but he still does damage.
Bomb's actually being fake planted here. Fallen runs straight toward the Z connector, will flashed up. Gets cleaned up. And KNG with the op with a minute and 10 seconds, I would imagine it'd be very difficult for him to hold this. But this takedown towards you, so it makes it expensive. The thing is, GamerZone...
At this point, they'd be expecting him to have made some sort of move. But he's just been holding the angle, hoping that somebody gives him the shot, and instead
being shot at. A couple different players. Flashbangs comes through and gets a spray down onto Fur. And again, another kill comes in for GamerZone, up 2. And so it's finally been able to show some presence in towards ladder room. Fortunately for him, no one's really come this direction. Lucas has been able to sneak his way in through Ivy. So now the players actually pushed up. Like RB are in a tough spot. They've been shot from the front, they've been shot from behind, and this is where the defense starts to fall.
even still it goes back into a 2 versus 2. And the bomb was dropped so close to the end that it actually runs out of time. Like the right remedy. We've seen them get very close to winning rounds with just pistols. Like, they've at least been getting the bomb down. That flashbang was perfect. KNG just completely left Craze blind, but Corey has at least been able to find one back. The wraparound, he's not prepared for it. Fur gets so far forward, the second and the third shot as well. Fur has finally burst into life and will eventually be traded, but it doesn't even matter. So late. Hussar waiting on the other side of the smoke. He's got to be careful because there's multiple players there. He gets right into the face of Fall, and the bomb's going to be dropped on the ground. The clock is ticking away, and just in time, Lucas will save his teammate. Even still, though, the trade comes back in. Corey managing to find another one. He seems to be on point this map. Bomb's finally going to be going down. Taco and Lucas to hold.
Taco currently on 5 kills, looking to change that here in these last 2. Corey currently at 18, looking to charge straight forward. Spots out a player towards E-Box. Crazy, unfortunately, is going to be the one to fall from this, and there we go. Lucas closes it out.
We're going to see Craze getting very aggressive. They didn't know KNG was still around the bomb train, and it's going to be a trade back, but even still, the CTs have got themselves a slight lead, although the trade out onto KNG will mean that they're able to get the bomb down, but there is a hot flank coming in as well that they've got to be careful about, needing a kill or two to even have a chance in this round. Corey is going to find out about Fur, but this is where the flank comes in from behind.
Well, it looks like Fallen's been able to do the deed himself here, able to take down 2. Lucas going to fall. Corey 1v1 up against Fallen, who already has 3 kills. 18 seconds left to go on the clock. Smoke's gonna come in. Fallen has a kid as well. He could probably just hold this one the entire time. And Corey through the smoke saves the round. Some sound like pea shooters.
Yeah, the SMGs sound like trash.
Oh, Crazy Dare rushes straight through the smoke, and that's a collateral for KNG. Talked about the double op setup, but you didn't mention the double kills with it.
The double with the double AWP. Now Fallen has to do the same. Taco just going to be surviving. The bomb will go down. That's a lot of extra money thrown into the accounts of GAMERZONE. They'll have a buy at least for the next round, but now let's see what damage they can do. This was only the sort of bonus round, what they had with the SMGs. They do have an incendiary, but yeah, that's not going to work. They've got themselves a smoke available to them to put that out. Not done it in the best of fashions, but yeah, KNG's watching the upper position.
But like I said, looser holds coming through. Taco's pushing for information. He spots him out. Now realizes, yep, no one else is really coming towards B. The push towards outer has now been made. Fur's gonna tap. Oh my gosh. Fur and Fallen now. He'll take 2 quick kills. Crazy Dare able to get 1. Not able to get the second though, unfortunately. And there we go, MIBR.
He is just stood there waiting. He's letting the other players get aggressive. Lucas is going to be traded out, but even still, the man advantage sticks with the CT side. And Fallen now in aggressive position as well. We are going to have to fade away from Ivy. But more of just a reposition, and it seems like the whole team are aware of it now. So it's not like the same scenario as before where it was just open and nobody was aware of it. They definitely seem to know, and well, an even bigger problem that we know is that Fur is currently wrapping round from behind. This should be round over. Easy kill for him. Bomb dropped. A little amount of time left on the clock, and he's even just going to throw a smoke on it just for bad measure. Crazy trying to do his best, but there's nothing he can do in this scenario. MIBR take the lead. Let's having a bit more of a quiet one over the last few rounds, and Taco, if he hits this timing right, he could end the round right here and now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, as soon as he gets the kill,
panicked a bit.
Nate comes in, he's pretty much sanctioned off now, but KNG gets a double.
God, again.
2-for-1 special. Down to a 2-on-4. GAMERZONE. Gonna be tough to get the bomb down, especially with the beat on the ground. And there you go, KNG. The problem is GAMERZONE will be fighting up this hill the entirety of the rest of this map, even if they do win these rounds. KNG getting aggressive, gets 1. Not getting much more than that after, as Corey's able to chime in as well. Problem is it's still been equalized, down to a 3-on-3. As I was saying before, even winning this round in the next few, it won't really matter. MIBR are gonna be able to buy pretty much to the end. Well, not to the end, but relatively close. Let's even get to that point because we have a 2-on-2 now. And a flank coming in yet again out of Fur.
Now we've started to see some much better rounds out from Taco, and Fur has been probably the deadliest player on train, 25 and 15, and he's always on the flank. Every single time he sneaks in from behind. And this will be as easy as you like. Just looking to try and find out where that second player is, and he's worked it out. There's the first, the second as well. He doesn't even need Taco. He gets away, and also they gain a ridiculous amount of map control. Taco's pushed all the way through. This is the MIBR we expected to see when facing off against the Hungarian side. Just taking ridiculous amounts of map control, flashing themselves back into angles while they already have a man advantage. Oh, okay. Well, KNG's just been owned, but they still have the man advantage. The rest of the team can just move on, and well, it's left all onto Torzi. There's nothing he can do. Fur has been unstoppable in this second map.
He legged him on that shot too. This pressure coming in out of the side of GAMERZONE directly onto the B site. Crazy Dare leading the charge, but unfortunately he does get put down.
Even still, they've managed to get rid of Taco on the site. They're trying to defend the plant, and they will succeed as well, but Fallen quick to turn things back. Running in, they now know he's there, so he just decides to pick up the pace, and they don't want to face him. He doesn't even have a kit, so the time not going to be there for him anyway, but yeah, I could see the double AWP working here. It's going to be a quick push once again. The SG leading the charge, but it's KNG to actually get the opener. In fact, 2 kills to his name already before he's eventually put down. It may be too little too late for the T side. They've already lost so many members. But with clearing all these angles, he should be able to work this out and will turn. And if he can spot out KNG, this could be a way to open up the site. His teammates waiting patiently, but he's looking for that second player. This should be an easy frag, and there's the first, and now they're probably a little bit surprised. No. There's only 1 man left, and it's Taco to try and do everything. He gets 1, but that is all. And the rotation from the rest of the team is just not there. 10 seconds for the bomb to go down. Plenty of time remaining, and this time it's looking like Fallen's tempted.
Well, the temptation didn't work out for him this time. Lucas, last alive, will be killed off too, and now please something to rescue an AWP this time. There we go. RB picks one up.
Flashbang, however, leaves his opponent blind, but he doesn't expect them to get that far forward that quickly. Gone within seconds. Frustrating position, but a little bit of a gap in the smoke. That's not the sort of play you want to give to Fur. Hand him a couple of kills. Make this retake look far more possible. In fact, they're going to give him a third. Mistakes being made by GAMERZONE, and that's not the man you want to be feeding. Already, Torzy looking to try and turn things back. He's managed to find one. The bomb is ticking in their favor. Corey also lurks out behind the smoke, and he manages one. He's given his AWPer a chance in this scenario, but they know exactly where he is. They forced him into a corner. They boxed him in, and they know he's going to jump up, but he still gets one. Push out. A little bit of a delayed play coming out of Palace because of the smoke. But great position. He's going to get himself one, a second as well. Still going strong from the previous map, and Fur just shuts things down.
Well, they spotted out Fur in the back of sight, but it seemed to matter as Fur gets the first kill. Center Grenade gets put down, actually gets a second as well, and well, no, I don't think he really needs backup at this rate. Torzy still up against two. Spots at the second, takes down Taco. He's got 25 seconds to work with here. Now KNG with the op. Gonna switch over to the AK. The bomb gonna be planted here momentarily. And Tory's gonna need to hit one hell of a shot here. And actually just shoots in the bullet, but I don't think he actually spotted him in that direction. Okay, looks like he did now with the nade being thrown in, trying to allow him to push out towards the left-hand side. Oh, he doesn't know. He's actually not committed to this. What? They went right by each other! Turn around! Someone looking towards the bomb!
Oh,
finally, Torzy
God.
spots him out!
Yeah.
It's always like a war chant. It's like you just like want to fight or something great happens, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Now
Huzzah.
you can say it for Lucas, yeah. Jesus. That's how you know it's getting late, I guess.
Yeah.
Still 3 on 5, or 3 on 4. 2 on 4 now. Fallen doing some serious work with pistols, and seems to be pistols only, and oh, we don't know what's going on with them team and what they're buying, but
minimum need of a kill here, but the rotation has actually come just at the right time. Fallen, another kill to his name. Looking to lead by example. 40 seconds up and coming on the clock as the T's now look to just force their way through, but Lucas just sneaking in. The backlines will be there to close. Didn't actually have to do that much in the end. Smoke goes down, actually onto the site. There's quite an interesting smoke thrown by the guys at MIBR just to try and leave them blind. It hasn't worked, but they are going to be able to trade back the initial kills. KNG goes down and leaves Lucas and Fallen to try and fight this back. Fallen already so desperately low on health, but Lucas is still standing. They expect the second player to come in from short. They have spotted him. The fact is, though, the Glock is not. That's at least some extra money for his team, but there should be no way. But he does get the kill. He's got one of them, only 6 HP. A headshot with the USP would be enough to pull this back. As Fallen just looks to wrap around, he hits the shot as well. Flashbangs start to be set in. The smokes used to section off this short position. Leave Hazard, the one man isolated. He's going to try and get through the smoke. He does have Arby to support him, who's done decent work in this round. But there are the trades back. KNG with another one. They find one more on Fallen. As the bomb can be planted, this SM more difficult, and there's not a kid either, so they only have 15 seconds left to make their play. Lucas puts down another, and it's left all on to Corey to try and bring this back. He's at least removed one, and he gets the second as well.
he's not even watching towards Palace here. He's looking specifically for the drop, and now KNG comes from the corner wondering where the hell is everyone, and well, Corey's finally able to get his first as he goes for the peep, but gets quickly turned on. The crab walk coming in out of KNG, able to take down Hazard.
This should be an easy kill as well for just waiting for that rotation. Didn't hear anybody get into that position. Oh, there you go. That should be the SG. Or you can, okay, or you can do that. He gets the kill with the MP9, then runs away and picks up the SG instead. Fur's still going to be there looking to try and finish off this kill, but there is absolutely no reason for
15 seconds.
Crazy Deer there if he can deny the plant, but he makes a mistake with the spray, and Taco's going to catch him. That should be the round put to bed. The CT side being caught as they rotate. And that was just a little bit too much of an over commit, but they managed to find 2 quick kills back. The time is ticking, however. 25 seconds left. Arby Could just try and go for some sort of defusal here, but instead he's going to be caught out by Fallen. Be aggressive over towards the ramp. There are multiple players there, and MIBR have tried to force the issue. The bomb's already got in. There's a couple of players a little bit further behind. Fur has at least managed to find one back, and KNG going very aggressive. He spotted the man up above, and he's going to hit the headshot with the AWP. Giving him a way back into this round. Does he expect anybody to be around on the bin? No, he doesn't. Slight miss shot initially, but won't matter too much. Nade's going to be going over the top. Fallen left blind. He tries to put out a Molotov with a smoke, or with a flash, sorry. And as we've just witnessed, it doesn't work very well. Did he just shoot at nothing? I didn't even...
Yeah, I saw him.
I think he's just given away his position instead, and Lucas is going to get himself another one. KNG quickly adds another to the body pile, and one by one they fall, leaving just Corey at the back of the site. They know exactly where he is, and while Taco's going to finish him off through the wall. They're going to need to get some sort of opener here. The only problem is that somewhat getting isolated. KNG only managing to get 30 seconds up and coming on the clock. They know that there's a man in dark, and actually they're going to dunk him out with a nade. But do they know there's a man over towards the firebox? Arby just waiting patiently.
That's the bomb right here.
Stuck in the corner with the bomb, but he hits the instant headshot. May have just saved them the round, as he's going to run towards this site, leaving just Arby left alone. He has managed to drop one. The second goes his way as well, but it's not quite enough. Taco will close things down. MIBR are going to take this series.